Hey, SegaCrew. Good to see you again. I'm back here with MasterSystemMarceau, and we are going to do another race. We had a great time racing Outrun Arcade back at the Segathon, and so we come back this time, and I figured World Grand Prix would be a good one. Good sporting one. We've got 12 different tracks that we're going to play from around the world. It's a nice quick one because it's just one lap per track. A lot of these games you got to play multiple laps, which can be fun if you're into that kind of thing. But if you want a nice quick one, this is a good one. Marceau, want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello people. Yeah, so I'm a channel dedicated on my system and racing games. I did play this game with alongside JFred here, and also Alpha Nerd and Chess Jerk. Shout out to them. Alpha Nerd has the world record for level 1. Chess Jerk has also an incredible run on there. I focused more on crashless runs. That's where I had the most fun on this, because it's really hard not to crash in this game. We're probably both going to crash at some point. I would be shocked if we don't. But it's super fun. It's really an underrated game in my opinion. It requires really sharp reflexes, and I think more people should really try this game. It doesn't look amazing at first glance, but the controls and how the game is made is really exceptional. So I can't wait to race this.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, exactly what Marceau just said. It's a great game. The level 3, the reaction time on level 3 particularly is quite difficult in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to race through 12 different stages here. I'll try to call the stages out as we go along, at least according to my screen. We'll probably generally both be in the same stage through most of it. In between each stage, we'll have an opportunity to buy power-ups here. But I think we're ready to get started. I'll count us down from 3. Ready?
I'm ready.
Where does time actually start here? When we hit level 1, I guess, right?
I would assume, yeah.
Yeah, so if we'll pull up the level screen, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. And we're starting in Japan. We're gonna see Mount Fuji in the background here. We do have gears. Just 2 gears. So up and down are the gears. There will be crashes.
Oh yeah.
The first 2 cars are actually probably one of the most common places to crash, because they often do a crisscross like they just did for me. One goes to the other lane. They switch lanes on you. You basically have to stop to kind of get around them. You can zip through the middle. If you get your car perfectly aligned on the line, you can go in between 2 cars, but you have to be right on it. Not a lot of leeway. But basically the name of this game is not crashing, even though you are going to crash. Crashes cost a lot of time. We do play the game in-game time on speedrun, but whether it's real time or in-game time, either way you're losing a lot of time when you crash.
Yeah.
But some of these big turns, if a car decides it's going to merge at the last second and you're in that turn, it's tough. So I never really feel like you want to use the brakes when you're speedrunning. So you have to get above a certain time, otherwise you actually game over. It's okay though, because there's a stage select, so you can just choose to keep going. So I did get a little points there. I did make it just over the hump, but not enough to buy anything cool yet.
I could have bought the accelerator, but I'm keeping my money for later.
Okay, so Marcel must have had a better time than me. He had enough for the $100 accelerator, which is very helpful. That's kind of where this game actually gets quite deep as far as speedrunning it. I don't think you could touch the world record if you're not sort of buying an engine at least once or twice to give you a higher max speed. and where you get the money to buy that engine, and which things to buy when, and doing well enough to make sure you have enough money is really a huge part of high-level speedrunning this game. Okay,
Yeah.
good avoidance there.
And I would point out that for the world record for this, Alpha Nerd used the engine almost at every race as soon as he could buy it, but it is absolutely mind-blowing if you do watch that. For those who haven't seen it, I strongly suggest to watch it. When you buy the engine, and I don't know why I crashed there.
Basically, like taking the game up a level, it like makes everything go so much faster.
I crashed on the finish line. It's really disappointing.
That was Holland.
But I made it.
Just went through Holland there. All right, I'm getting a little more money, but I'm still not quite there yet. At least we're not game over. And it's on to France.
And yeah, for anybody who's seen the movie Daryl, it's an old movie from the 80s. When you buy the engine in this game, it kind of plays like the video game scene in that movie. It's really fast. It's almost impossible to drive it, but it is possible. Alpha Nerd proved it. You can play it sustainably well, but yeah, it is intense.
Yeah, like when I came back to this the other day and did a full run without a game over, I didn't use the engine once.
Yeah.
And I was like 90 seconds off my PB, which is a lot. It was like not.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that felt like a great run. It was like, yeah, but it's not even close. There was like a week or two where we all played this game pretty aggressively.
Yeah.
Esther, you, Alfred, and myself. That was a fun week.
That was, yeah.
I forget who started it, whether it was Alphanerd or Chester, because I think Chester had the cart. Like, he actually had the original cartridge.
If I remember, I played it. I think I played it first.
But yeah, it might have been you. It certainly wasn't me. I was the first one to complete level 3. That's my only real claim to fame in this game. Which I only did to egg everybody else into doing it, and it worked.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh yeah, I remember what happened. So I think Alpha Nerd played it offline first and talked to me about it, and then I streamed it, and then you guys noticed it.
And Chester probably saw it. But I know how to play that game.
Yeah.
All right, made it through France here. We're on to Canada. Oh, Canada. I am going to buy the accelerator.
Yeah,
That's my strat, basically, at least for a setting like this. Accelerator gets you out of trouble. If you do crash, you can get going a lot quicker. Look how quick that's, got going right away there at the start. The Canadian Rockies.
My strat is to play relatively safe.
Okay, never mind. I'm good. It's okay. I think we can go through here. Yep, right down the middle.
And I would say the most dangerous is when the turn ends, because then your car might slide a little bit, or when it goes from left to right.
Yeah, I agree. Anticipating the ends of turns is definitely a big part of playing this well. Like, you gotta let go at just the right moment,
Yeah.
or your car will slide in some direction you don't want it to.
Yeah. And so for those who don't know, if you do level 2 or level 3, the cars come at you faster and they wait longer to merge.
Yep.
Correct me if I'm wrong, yeah. I remember. So I'm a little rusty for this game, but I just made 200, so...
Yeah, because the cars, if you notice, the cars are basically only ever merging once. I think that's what, I've never seen a car merge twice. It either merges or it doesn't.
Yeah,
But
it merges once. Mm-hmm. Correct.
But yeah, you sort of know, like, there's a threshold where it's like by that time it's either merged or it's not going to do it. But yeah, it gets tighter as the levels go up. Where are we now? South Africa.
Yeah. And if anybody wants to buy this game, the original cartridge goes for really, really cheap, like $15 or so.
Really?
Yeah. Complete in box.
Must have been a lot of.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a common game. So yeah, you can find it for cheap if anyone wants. I bought it at a convention for like $10.
Yeah, I thought about when I was doing this, submitting this, I thought about like Super Monaco GP too, but it's basically, you know, because it's basically the same thing except you're doing 5 laps of everything. And I thought, yeah, that might get boring at some point. Plus, I've never actually made it through that game. But in general, I think these games are neat. I mean, they all sort of have their own different interpretations of these actual real-world tracks.
Yeah.
Kind of fun.
Yeah, it's really fun indeed to see each different interpretation. It's really, really interesting. As a racing amateur enthusiast.
Woo! 200 points. That's good. Yeah, exactly. You get the about the closest I'm going to come to actually driving on one of these tracks. All right, well, we're in South Africa now. We're moving on to Austria.
You're in Austria. I'm in Paris. I don't know why.
I think it looks like Austria. Let's see, well, you got the barns there. I thought I was going to be able to slip through. And I was wrong.
I know, you're in Paris too?
Yeah, we got windmills.
It says the name of the track on top.
No, it says parts.
Oh, that's parts? Okay. Okay. Alright, gotcha.
Yeah.
I never paid attention there, so...
Yeah, I actually just noticed that yesterday. I was like, oh, it tells you what parts. That's the only reason.
Okay, my bad, guys. Yeah, we're in Austria.
Yeah, we did. We went through Paris. A couple tracks here.
Oh, dude. I crashed.
Right, that's good, because I crashed
Doing
twice.
so well.
Hey! Hey!
I just don't want to time out, ideally.
This is one of these games though where you cannot, you do have the lower and higher gear, and whether you like it or not, up and down is what shifts.
Yeah.
It kind of depends on what controller you have. I'm actually playing this on an original Master System controller.
I made it
Which
right
I
on
thought works
time.
really good for that, because you can just use the bottom corners and you never accidentally shift. I find it more challenging on the Genesis controller to not accidentally downshift. Okay, we're pretty close here. I should have mashed through there. I'd be right behind you. Oh, go, 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 go. Watkins Glen.
No, we're in
New
Paris.
York.
Just kidding.
I've been here. I've never seen a race though. Oh boy.
Oh, man. Getting intense here. Almost game over on the previous one.
No, this stinks. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Alright, there we go. Bit of a wall there.
Still no accelerator for me. I'll take it next race. I should have gone. Not have waited there. I get scared. Oh, come on. Okay. Thank you.
Right down the middle here. We should be good. Oh, no, that guy does that. Okay. Oh, buddy. Yeah, a trick I kind of use for this game is I know if I'm on the left of the line that I can't possibly hit the car on the right, and vice versa. But it is a game that does reward you for cornering tightly. Like, you will get better in-game times if you're hugging the inside of the corners. Just tricky to do without crashing.
144.
I'm not sure that was good enough. The game makes a happy noise if you don't game. Okay, I guess we're still good. Makes a sad noise when you game over. Like, immediately when you cross the finish line, it's like, wah, wah, wah. Alright, we're in Spain. Again, pretty darn close. I'm spying on the feed. Am I high here? Yeah, alright. This is a very twisty, turny one. Honestly, this one's one of the hardest ones. It's a game that it doesn't quite feel like it gets harder.
Yeah, I just crashed.
Some of these middle stages are almost as hard as the end stage. Oh, don't. See this? Sometimes you gotta, like, shoot that gap, otherwise the cars align with each other and make a wall. This is not good. Trying to get around to the left, but I probably would hit that sign. Anyway. No! What?
Doing some boo-boos as well.
Both cars decided to merge at the last second. Alright. I think I might be able to salvage this.
I'm pretty happy for how rusty I am. But, still...
No! Okay, it's fine.
I'm still there.
No!
Alright,
Yucks.
hopefully.
Yeah, it's not my favorite course. Pretty sure we're game over here.
Ah, I skipped it in by the accelerator.
If I had the accelerator, I might have been able to salvage that. Yep. That's right. Don't let that bother me. Where are we going? That was 8, so now we're on 9, which is Sweden. Yeah. Oh, man. You can always pick whatever stage you want to play, which is kind of nice. Otherwise, some of these racing games, like, it's regular Super Monaco, like, you have to beat Brazil to get to the next stage, and then you get stuck on Brazil forever. Well, I don't know, maybe there's a practice mode in that, I forget.
MotoGP 1 not system, you mean?
Yeah. I don't think so.
Game
like,
is
you pretty much
really
have
hard
to, like, get through each stage, each place to get to the next place, whereas this one you can just pick.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you game over, you lose any like money that you've accumulated. Luckily, I hadn't accumulated much.
MotoGP 1 on my system is really
Not recommended.
hard. And yeah, it's
Yeah, just play the second one.
MotoGP 2 on my system is really, really good though.
Yeah, exactly. Like, That's the good one if you want to play a similar Master System game where you actually do multiple laps.
Well, Monaco GP1.
First one does have some impressive achievements.
Yeah, so right.
All right, bragging business now. 200 points. Let's go. You're in Long Beach, California. Beautiful sunny day.
Getting terrible RNG, but oh come on, man!
Some wicked turns at the very beginning of this, and then some pretty long straightaways. Made it ridiculously safe. Okay, come on.
I'm going. Yeah, good call.
All right, big right turn here. Big right. Wall of cars. Along the straightaway. And a big right. Oh, buddy. Okay. We're good. Oh, no. Okay. It's fine.
Oh wow, 200 points. Let's go.
Okay. Whoa. Second to last course here. Oh, I didn't quite make it. Oh, so close. 1 second away from the 200. Jolly old England.
I took the handling. I don't know why, because when you take the handling, the car turns much faster, but then you have to adapt to it.
Yeah, I think the same thing. It's like it always makes it harder because you have to adapt to that different steering.
Yeah.
As opposed to just speed.
Yeah. Now that I took it, I'm gonna keep taking it. Yeah. When you're used to it, it's really better with it, but yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, it's a fun game because I find, like, when I hadn't played it at all until a couple days ago, like, not for months, and it definitely took me a couple minutes to get used to it again, but once you get in the rhythm of driving the car, and it's just really fun. You don't have to have all the maps memorized or anything to be good at it.
Yeah.
Just gotta know when to play it safe and know when to take risks. Hope for the best. Hope that car doesn't merge that you don't want to merge.
Alright. Race 12.
But in the very beginning, it can be ridiculously frustrating because you're going to crash every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
All right. Last but not least, of course, we have Monaco. You're only 8 seconds in? Alright, I'm only 8 seconds behind here. Well, in-game time-wise it is. Although that's probably a little bit delayed. Oh! That. You can kind of cut around cars to the outside on this thing, but really hard to do that and not then hit a sign. You can do it, but it's tight. In the middle. We're not in the middle. Ah. Almost shot right through there. Would have crashed. That's weird too, because occasionally you'll hit a car and it will actually just bump you. Ah! That was not one of those times. It's really rare though, and it doesn't really seem to just be something as simple as speed. It's like angle and speed, and it'll just kind of knock you around a bit, but generally speaking, touching anything at all is instant explosion. I'm just getting killed with these wall situations.
All right. Did it.
Oh man, GG's.
Thank you, thank you.
I think I'm on the home stretch now. I'm getting there though.
And thank you for the GG's, Alpha Nerd. Hello to you, Booster Shane, Elena 1990.
Alright. Is that a game over? I hope it's not. I think it might. I think you have to get under, what, 140 something? Oh, it's not. Hey, I thought you had a 2-minute limit. Alright. One game over. I'm happy. This is not the game over fest that I fear that it might be.
Yeah, thank you for the GG's, Kraken Zero, Ready Lion. Appreciate it, guys.
I'm pretty sure this game just goes on forever, too. Like, now that you've finished the last course, you can continue to use your points to buy things, and then it just takes you back. I don't think it actually pushes you up a level, though. So you can just then you go back and play the first course, and if you've got tons of points, then you can use the engine and go crazy fast. Ultimately, I think you're like setting, like it says on my screen here, course record, so that was like the time that I got. So you're trying to, keep playing it over and over and set the best times.
Yeah. Thank you, Booster Shane, as well.
But that was a great race. Another great race. You're two for 0 now on SegaCrew races. But that's all right. I had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. We should probably do some races also on our channels, like we had talked about at some point. I have been offline for a few months with personal stuff going on, and nothing bad, just work and everything. So I'm hoping to get back to streaming very soon.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, thank you for the race, and thank you for inviting me, JFred, for this. You're the one that invited me, and I'm really thankful. It was super fun, and congrats also for your race.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for jumping in last minute. We threw this together. It was another fun time. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I'm going to be back again in just a minute. We're going to do some more driving around the world. This time we're going to race the computer instead. But thanks for joining in. I'll see you again in just a few minutes.
And thank you, Wonka Bar, as well in chat. Bye-bye.